Attention to this religious freedom bill that's threatening marriage equality in North Carolina. Now, this bill would allow government officials to recuse themselves from performing marriages if they objected religiously. This could include performing same-sex weddings or interracial weddings as well. There was no movement today, but earlier this week, the state Senate overrode Governor Pat McCrory's veto of that bill. Kevin Noble Maillard is a professor of law at Syracuse University. He's also the co-editor of Loving v. Virginia in a Post-Racial World. Kevin, nice to see you and good to have you here. Explain to all of us, do you think lawmakers are trying to cloak something that is unconstitutional with religion?
Absolutely. It's a complete blurring of the line between church and state, and this is also a rule not of laws but of men and women. And in North Carolina, it's really strange as well because you could marry your first cousin in North Carolina. So then if you have these magistrates who want to refuse these interracial marriages or same-sex marriages, still there are all these other marriages that would be completely legal. You could go marry your cousin.
All right, so as we look at how the country has advanced since the decision, the unanimous decision from the Supreme Court in Loving versus Virginia, we've got a 2013 Gallup poll showing 87% of Americans approved of black-white interracial marriage versus 4% in 1958. Obviously, we see a sharp rise that's happened year after year. But how far have we really come since Loving versus Virginia when we see bills like this pop up?
It just reminds you of where we were in that past point in history, right? Because it always has marriage as the center of all of these culture wars, and that's where the state approves how they see people relating to each other. Before it was we didn't want to see people from different races, now it's people of the same sex.
So we have more than 5 million marriages in the U.S., Kevin, are interracial, and they make up 1 in 10 marriages between straight couples, and yet there appears to be still existing this underlying presence of racism.
Absolutely. And then when there's this combination of racism and also homophobia, it's just a bad situation. And then when we have these people who are able to make decisions based on their own personal prejudices, based on religion, we don't even know where that's coming from.
You would think this would be a slam dunk in North Carolina for it not to happen.
Absolutely. And then other states have passed laws like this, but then this one just takes it that much further because it allows them to say, we allow religion to use it for any type of marriage, not only same-sex marriage.
Syracuse University law professor Kevin Noble Maillard. Kevin, great to see you in person. Thank you.